What is going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the Kingshot world, the Cupid family? It is your boy Cupid, and today we'll be talking about pets because my server, which is server number 7, has been introduced pets as of day 55. So we will be pretty much just explaining pets, what they do, how are they useful, how you can go about obtaining these pets, and how you can pretty much capitalize a little bit early with the pets being released to you if you have them, and if not, this guy would just be a pretty much something that you can keep in your back pocket for when your pets are introduced to your server. So without further ado, let's hop right into this video. To start off, once pets are introduced to your server, you will have to build something called a beast cage. Now, to build this, you won't need any speed ups, you won't need any gems or anything. You will just need to literally tap the area and it will take around 2 seconds. Now, in order to have a beast cage, if I'm not mistaken, the requirements are TC 25. So you have to be TC 25 or TC 26 in order to unlock your pets. I will put it down in the comments exactly what the requirements are for your pets, so that way you guys can know exactly what town center you guys need to be before the day the pets are introduced to your server. So once you get your beast cage built, you will have to go and capture your first pet or capture your pet. Unfortunately, I have captured my first pet, so I won't be able to show you guys how to capture the first pet, but I can show you how to capture pets. So in order to capture your pets, you will have a little icon in the bottom right corner of your screen, and you will click on that. It will say go capture. Yours will be Great Wolf for your first pet. For your second pet, it is the lynx. So you click go capture and you pretty much click this little button that's next to attack. That is your capture button. You'll have a little animation and it will go and capture the pet for you. Easy. Now, in order for you to completely obtain the pet, because there's a difference between capturing the pet and obtaining the pet. In order to obtain the pet, you have to feed it or ride it. So for the lynx and for the gray wolf, it is tamed by riding. In the future, you will have to feed pets. So here is taming by riding. In order to tame by riding, you have to keep your icon of your hero balanced into the orange. If you don't keep it balanced into the orange, your hero will be thrown off and you just pretty much have to get back on and it'll take longer to capture. Don't expect to tame your beast on the very first go. Sometimes it takes 2 goes, sometimes it takes 3. The more advanced and older your server will be. So that was my first tame. That was my first chance of taming, and I got 85% out of 100. So I get one more chance. If I don't complete this, you will have to wait until reset to come back and get 2 more tames. You get 2 tames per pet. So now the lynx is tamed and will be able to be added to my arsenal, and I can use the skills. So as you can see, for the lynx, it is a neutral pet, which means it doesn't really do anything spectacular, and what it does is just gives you stamina. So it restores stamina by 35%, or it restores up to 35 stamina is what the lynx does. So now we're going to talk about upgrading. In order for you to upgrade your lynx from a level 1 to the next level, you have to buy these packs pretty much. You have to buy something called pet food. So, well, you don't have to buy packs. There's 2 ways that you can obtain pet food. You can obtain pet food by going on adventures through ally shares, or you can buy packs. So once you obtain your pet food, you come here and you just simply upgrade the pet. Now, once you upgrade the pet, you can every 10 levels you can advance. In order to advance your pet, you have to use something called growth menus. The higher the level, so once you go from 20 to 30 or 30 to 40, it will require more items such as um, nutrient potions or promotion medallions. So as your pet get higher in skills, well, higher in level, you will need to, it will require more things to advance it. Now, when it comes down to the skills of the pets, once you level up and advance, so once you feed it the pet food and you advance it, your skills go up. So for your links, which is, let's start with the gray wolf. Let's just go back and start with the gray wolf. With your gray wolf, each pet does a certain type of buff. So some has attack and defense, some has health and lethality, if I'm not mistaken. If I am mistaken, they all just have attack and defense. Mind you, my knowledge is from a previous game that's literally the big brother of this game. They have the same exact things, just things are renamed. So if I'm mistaken on something, it's because I'm not looking directly at the game that's similar to this game. So once you obtain all of your pets, they will give you a certain type of boost as you buff, such as you can see, such as a troops attack buff or a troops defense buff. The higher that you feed it and advance it, the higher troops attack buff and troops defense buff. There's the higher the troops attack buff and troops defense buff will go, I should say. Once you advance it, the higher the skills will go as well. So for your gray wolf, it does construction boost, which I highly recommend if you're a pay to play player to advance this ASAP. So for instance, I have taming manuals. I will advance this because I need my construction boost. I need my construction boost as quick as possible so I can hit TC 30. So now it's level 20. I'm going to advance it to level 20. I'm going to advance it so that way I can get it up to level 30. I'm going to keep feeding it all of my pet food. Now I don't have any more pet food. So right now with me advancing this pet, I have went from a 5% reduction on my construction boost to a 7% reduction. This is huge, and I will explain later on in the video. But that construction boost is so huge. The pet boost is so huge for free to play and pay to play. I advise really pay to win players to advance this pet as high as you can, as early as you can. Your other pets do not touch. Now going to your links. Your links, as I mentioned before, the skills just pretty much restore your stamina. So if you run out of stamina, you can come here, you can trigger the skill, and once you trigger the skill, you can restore your stamina. It'll give you 35 stamina at a level 1, at a level 2, 40, level 3, 45, level 4, 50, and the level 5 is 55. For your gray wolf, your your construction speed is reduced or increased by a certain percentage. So for level 1, it's 5%, level 2, 7, level 3, 9%, level 4, 12%, and level 5 is 15%. Once again, in order to unlock each level, you have to advance it by the 10th stage. So every 10th stage is every level. Level 1 is level 1 for the construction boost is level 10 of the pet. Level 2 for the construction boost is level 20 and so forth. It goes in increments by 10 per level. Now, when it comes down to refining, when you are refining pets, you should only refine your pets once you advance them to the max level. So do not get your pets and start refining ASAP. Do not use your advanced or your basic, your common or your advanced at all until you max out. Once you max out, I will actually save that for another video. You should save all of your advanced marks until state versus state. You should only feed it pet food during the times that you get it. And once you get it to like a level 10, just save your pet food. So for your stamina pet as a example, I'm not gonna advance this. I will not advance this. I'm fine with the 35 stamina. It's nothing spectacular for me if I was to increase this. Free to play players, same thing. You do not need to focus on advancing this pet at all. The reason why is you want to save all of your advanced pet marks, so your wild marks, your taming marks, and then your common taming marks. You want to save all of these for state versus state. Once you get introduced your pet, your state versus state will start within 30 to 40 days, literally. 30 to 40 days, state versus state will come, and you can shred the leaderboards if you just stack everything. So now moving forward to adventures. Adventures is something that you can do to obtain rewards. So what is an adventure? An adventure is, as you can see here, you can get personal treasures. You can either get resources, you can get construction speed ups. I mean, you can get troop training, you can get pet food, you can get taming marks, you can get taming manuals, and you can also get nutrient potions. I would say if you get nutrient potions, save them. If you get growth manuals, save them. Only use your growth manuals on your Grey Wolf, which is your construction boost once again. And your ally treasures are something that can be obtained on an adventure through your pet. They go off a chance, I should say. So not every deploy that you get with your pet, you will get one. So for example, I will select my pet. Doesn't matter which one. It costs stamina for you to deploy on these adventures as well. So since I have two pets, I will deploy this one on this adventure, and I will deploy this one on this adventure. Now what this means is in 4 hours, if you see the timer, and 5 hours, they will complete the adventure. I will then come here and accept this or click this, and I will get rewarded some of these treasures. So I'll either get some of these or all of these, and I will also get a chance at an ally treasure. An ally treasure is just pretty much a personal treasure, but for your ally. So you can go and share those here, and you can claim up to 5. So you can pick and choose, like your favorite person, your friend, whatever, and you can get rewarded just from choosing one of your allied treasures. Or you can just click on claim all, and it will claim literally whatever treasures, and that will be that. So you get 4 attempts of these adventures a day. Once you complete these 2, it will refresh and it will be random. So these are considered rare. These are considered super rare. The orange ones are super rare. Purple ones are rare. Blue ones are just common. It doesn't matter which order you select your pet to deploy on. Whatever you feel like you want, you can go for. I go for the legendary and the purple first, then the blue. Sometimes I just do the blue and try to get all purples on the board and then deploy my pets. It's all your own personal preference on that. And once again, as you can see, this is a level 10 links. Well, once again, when it comes down to true pet buffs, this is a level 10 links, and it gives me an 84% attack and 84% defense. This is a Grey Wolf, and it's a level 27, and it gives me 2% attack and 2% defense. So the higher that you advance these and level these up, the higher power that they will be and the higher buffs that you will get stat wise, as you can see the overall stats. Shifting back over to refinement, once you max these out, um, once you start refining these, once you max your pet out and you start refining um, your stats all across the board. So this is your lethality and your health. So not all across the board. Your refinement is your lethality and your health. Your pet food is for troop attack. Your pet food and advancement is for troop attack and troop defense. Once you max out the troop attack and troop defense, you can then come over here with the refinement and start refining with just the common. Once you max out the common refinement, and you will know because it will all turn purple, then you start doing your taming marks. So you only use your advanced taming marks once you have maxed out your refinement in your pet. As your state grows older, you will get more pets. They will give you different type of boosts, such as you'll get one that gives you a resource node. So they will collect resources just off the instant, so you don't have to wait, and it will only be off of one deployment. So the very first deployment that you use after triggering the skill, it will then allow you to collect the resource tile, and it will instantly complete, and your troops will come back and you will be able to get those resources super fast, which is key for like if you run out of troops and you need to, if you run out of resources and you need to train troops, or if you run out of resources and you need to heal troops, if you just need resources or just for farming, you can use it daily. Like I said, for skills, once pets come out, they will get more advanced and you will get better things to do, or more useful skills and more useful buffs as well. In order for you to trigger your skill as well, you have to click on your beast cage and click on your skills, click on which pet you want to use, and click on trigger. Or you have to, while you're in your city, so say that you're right here in the open world, or in the city I should say, you can click on the paw icon that is popping up on your screen. You can click on the paw icon and click use as well. Now, once you use your construction skill, you have 5 minutes. So whatever you're training, whatever you're upgrading, I should say, construction wise, make sure that you have all of your resources, you have all of the speed ups that you need. You are using your construction increase or decrease with your double time as well. So make sure that you trigger your double time in your pet construction, so that way you can get a total of whatever. So if you have for me, I have a level 2 gray wolf that gives a 7% construction increase or reduction. And then I also, for my double time, everybody double time, it gives a 20%. So if you trigger those at the same time, they will stack, and your buff will then be 27%. If you have a level 3 gray wolf, your level 3 will give you a total of 9%. So you will have, with double time in your gray wolf, a total of 29% construction increase or construction reduction, whichever one you want to phrase it, however, whichever one floats your boat. That's literally what the gray wolf does. The gray wolf is meant for your construction whenever you're upgrading your furnace, mainly because, as you know, the furnace requires the most time, the most speed ups, and it's just a hassle to really wait and to use a lot of speed ups. But if you use your pet boost with your pet skill with the double time order, it will knock a slight burden off of your chest, and you will be able to use those speed ups towards your next upgrade, I should say. So without further, well, so family, that would be a quick guide to your pets. I know it was super quick or it was kind of long, either one. I feel like it was quick on my end, but I hope that you guys found it super useful. As pets come out, I will do a video on the pets that's getting released and showcasing the skills and pretty much just inform you guys what they are useful for. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, found it useful. Make sure to save your common taming marks and your advanced taming marks until state versus state. Only feed it pet food. Your gray wolf, you can upgrade, you can advance as a pay-to-play player. Your gray wolf, as a free-to-play player, you can advance up to level 3, I would say. Your lynx, do not touch, only feed it food until it hits level 10. Wait until state versus state and then advance that. And keep pumping food into each one. And yeah, you will get stronger pets as well that will give you better buffs. So I will only focus on your construction, getting that maxed out. And this, once you advance this, I'll only advance this up to around level 2 or 3, honestly, because it's not really useful. Save your taming marks, save your taming manuals, save everything for your more useful pets, such as your construction pet that you have now. You will get an attack and health pet in the future that will be very useful for advancing. You can advance your resource pet that you will get in the future. Do not advance your links at all, or only advance it up to level 2. Do not advance it anything further. It is not worth it. The stamina is not worth it. I promise you. It will cost a lot of pet food to advance this, to max it out. It will cost a lot of growth manuals. It will cost a lot of growth marks and advanced growth marks to get this completely maxed out for just a useless stamina boost. Now, if you want to go for your troops attack and troops defense on this pet with advancing it, if you want to advance it for that reason, go for it. But me personally, I will wait for the next one because the next one will be stronger. As I mentioned, your pet troops attack and troops defense is stronger than the previous one. So as new pets release, they are stronger than the one that you just had previously. So I'm out. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.